What's this crude drawing supposed to be?
It's the magical pony carriage.
This looks like a kid drew it.
It's supposed to be cute.
You think ignorance is cute? Well, I suppose you think mental retardation is downright adorable.
Oh, would you look at that? I bet you thought you would never see my face again. Well, here I am. Daddy Frit kicked COVID's ass, and he somehow survived. Shh. Hold on. Wait a minute. You hear that? Ah, that's the sound of salt pouring all across the world from the PlayStation fanboys upset that I didn't die. You see, Daddy Frit took some good advice and injected himself with some Lysol, and before he knew it, he was COVID-free. God, it feels good to be able to taste and smell again. The first thing that's on the menu is some booty. I'm gonna plow my face into some goddamn booty. But first, let's plow into some bad PlayStation news. Horizon Forbidden West won't offer a free upgrade from PS4 to PS5 on its standard or special editions, and you can't pay to upgrade a standard edition to one that does include the PS5 version.
Huh?
Doesn't that seem a bit more complicated than PC gaming itself? Because I don't understand a single thing they were saying. I mean, I play on PC, so these are things I don't deal with. Something about having a standard edition, a special edition, having to buy a PS5, then paying more money to be able to use it. I just buy a GPU, I put it in my PC, and the games run and look better. There's no bullshit screen prompt telling me that the minute I insert my new GPU, I can't turn my settings up to ultra without paying an extra $10. Isn't it a lovely privilege being able to give Sony more money? I mean, after all, their products are so good. They deserve to be given $10 more for the same fucking game. Oh, what's that? You bought the PlayStation 5? Thank you. What's your reward? You get to pay more money, bitch. Now hand it over. But like I said, I play on PC, so I don't even know what buying games is like. The funniest part is that PlayStation Fanboy said for months, oh, Sony's not gonna charge us for next-gen upgrades for Horizon Forbidden West on PS5. But can you blame them for believing that? Well, I mean, you can, because they're idiots, but it's not entirely their fault, considering the fact that Sony are the ones themselves who made that promise. Oh. Sorry, I had to hit some hash just to be able to deal with Sony's bullshit, because straight from their mouths themselves. PS4 owners will also be able to enjoy these experiences when they launch. The PS4 digital versions of launch games include a free upgrade on both PS5 consoles, while the PS4 disc versions of these games include a free upgrade on the PS5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive. See, I recognize that Sony, just like most corporations out there, make a huge profit finessing the ever-living shit out of their own consumer base. So I don't expect a single one of their promises to ever hold up. But there are a lot of individual people out there that we would call
a seriously low IQ person.
And sadly, those people take every single word Sony says as gospel. But obviously, a gospel is useless without its preachers, such as Crap Gamer himself, who not even 2 months ago said, so, smart delivery was, Microsoft PR nonsense, and, free upgrades are going to come to PS5, as well. And there you go. Proof that Sony's gospel doesn't hold up. That, or it's just more proof that the Crap Gamer curse is real. I mean, first it was PlayStation's "we believe in generations" bullshit. Then they basically turned around and said, yeah, we lied, we're actually gonna go ahead and make PS4 ports of these PS5 games that we claimed could not run on the PS4 because it doesn't have the SSD. Then after that it was, we won't charge you for next-gen upgrades. And now here we are, unable to see Alloy's chubby cheeks in 4K without giving Sony a little bit more money. You begin to wonder, where does this start start and where does it end? Because why not? It's not like our own consumer base is gonna turn around and say, fuck you, Sony. No, instead they're waiting at home for the next Game of the Year award show where they get to stroke their dicks at Sony's success and not their own. And on top of that, these motherfuckers... fuck it. Heads I rant more, tails I just read the comments. Let's see. Oh, look at that.
People complaining about this are weird.
People defending this is so weird. Either I'm too fucking high cause this hash is hitting hard, or is that ratio real? No, I think it's real. 358 likes versus your pitiful 3 likes, you fucking loser.
That's quite big. Impressive.
People who get their games practically quote-unquote free in a cheap $1 subscription service will always complain about upgrade costs, purchase prices for games, hardware costs, and any other costs. Those folks usually game on a system that's last place in everything, including low Metacritic.
And you're always in last place at getting bitches. I mean, call me crazy, but when I'm paying $1 to have access to hundreds of games for 3 months, I don't have to pay for my graphical upgrades, and my games are cheaper, and I fucked your mom, how am I in last place? I consider that being in first place. What, you're gonna pay more for what's basically the same shit I have? Okay, be my fucking guest. It's your money, you're rich. Throw it at whatever you want, but if I were you, I would throw it at some goddamn hoes for once.
I swear y'all is a bunch of whiny bitches. Can somebody explain to me why PS5 owners is crying about an upgrade path for Horizon Forbidden West? Stop acting like y'all care about PS4 gamers, cause all PS5 gamers wish Sony would leave them behind anyway.
Well, for starters, 90% of the PlayStation population is a bunch of PS4 gamers. So you're talking to a lot of people who give a shit. I mean, those guys plan on getting PS5s, thank God, keep them away from PC. But eventually when they do get a PS5, they're gonna wanna play the games they already have. But they can't do that here because Sony is telling them, no, you cannot put that PS4 game on the PS5 and get those next-gen features like 60 FPS, which is, you know, something consoles should have gotten 30 years ago. But then again, Sony's not even doing that. They're not even giving you the option to pay that stupid $10 fee for the upgrade. It's either get it on PS4 or get it on PS5. There is no upgrade path, bitches. $70 the next time you want to play this. I mean, is that really being a whiny bitch? $70? Do you know what that can get you? That can get you some of the best fucking rosin on the West Coast. But then again, all of you are just a bunch of nerds complaining on the internet, so I highly doubt any of you have the balls to even take a single fucking dab.
Just play the game on the console you have. What's the big deal? Aches on something that's supposed to be fun. If you have a PS4, play it there. If you have a PS5 like I do, play it there. It's time to move into this generation.
I don't think you get that Sony is making moving into this generation harder on people than it really needs to be. There aren't enough PlayStations in stock to begin with, so PlayStation 5s are kind of scarce right now, and those that can get them probably already paid up the ass buying it from a scalper. And on top of that, Sony wants to charge them $70 for the same game again. Why the fuck is anyone going to be encouraged to move to next gen if it's this fucking expensive?
Please tell me, when you realized that your favorite movie on DVD was coming out with a Blu-ray version, when did you demand they upgrade you for free? It might not be cool or even fair, but a company isn't legally obligated to satisfy your entitlement.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Well, first off, when you're talking DVD to Blu-ray upgrade, how the fuck does that work? You're not gonna be able to get Blu-ray quality off a DVD if you put it in a Blu-ray. You're fucking retarded. Either way, yes, nobody's entitled to Sony giving them what they want, but that's not exactly how you get shit done, is it? Having that attitude where you sit there and you say, well, they're not entitled to it, so have more of my money, I guess. Sometimes I wish Sony would just continue pushing it. You know, next year it's $80, then the next year it's $90, and then the next year it's $100. I want to see how far they can take it, because at this point, I'm sure they could charge you well over $1,000 for a video game, and you guys will brag about it. The absolute cuckery going on here puts even Nintendo fanboys to shame, and it takes a lot to do that. Sony is basically pulling off a Joe Biden on its console users. You guys got lied to directly in your face all year, okay? Not just a few months, not one time, not a long time ago, all fucking year.
I'll stop ranting about this to spare you guys, but this Horizon Forbidden West nonsense proves my point that CrossGen needs to end as soon as possible. We wouldn't be in this situation if Horizon Forbidden West was only on PS5.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Well, if you really want to spare me of anything, you would delete your Twitter, but we know you're not going to do that for me. Imagine thinking that the problem to this entire situation is that there's too many PS4 owners. It has nothing to do with, I don't know, Sony being greedy, maybe Sony pushing it too far. No, what are you, fucking gay? Sony's king. Sony's amazing. No, the real problem is that they haven't abandoned the PlayStation 4 owners. Those motherfuckers that are basically 90% of the PlayStation community, they're the real fucking problem. Something as simple as being able to have people upgrade their game to a next-gen port like you can easily do on Xbox and on PC, that's not the solution. The solution is PS4 owners need to fuck off. Sony cannot meet the demand of the PlayStation 5, and they're making most of their money on the PS4 right now. So it's such a brilliant fucking idea, I guess, to close off that market. Why is it that not a single influencer can simply say Sony is the problem here? Is it so hard for once not to blame people, but the corporation itself making the decisions and announcing it? You can't make too many games exclusive to the PS5. That's not viable right now. Just like you ponies said, Game Pass wasn't viable. You know what? I'm done. Sorry to disappoint you ponies. I didn't pass away. I'm not in a coma. I was able to somehow kick COVID's ass, and now you're gonna have to deal with me again. And with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.
Fritongo sucks ass.